Okay, guys, I've got to do it. I've got to pull the trigger. It's been 2 weeks. I need to get it done. I need to just summon the strength to get through this as I open the biggest bundle of wrestling figures I have ever received. It doesn't actually look that big. It's pretty heavy. I spent 70 something pounds on this. I think there's somewhere in the region of 70 to 80 figures, and we need to get these listed. We need to get the money back from this and stop it just being a massive box cluttering up the room. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to preface this by saying, oh god, it's heavy. As if this is a medium parcel. 10 kilograms, Jesus. I guess the medium parcel range is pretty wide, but it kind of sucks sending a medium parcel if you're sending a light one, especially if you can send them up to 10 kilograms or more. So yeah, prefacing this bundle, this was sold as fodder. Fodder, spares, repairs, all that kind of stuff. All that stuff people say. Now, there were a few damaged figures on the listing, but a lot of them looked fine. So this is either going to be the biggest whiff I've ever had, and everything's just going to turn up wrecked after all. And in which case, you know, we still should be able to make some money on it. And either way, we still got the massive unboxing out of it. I think it's much more likely that we've got some great value stuff in here. And either way, we need to get in and find out and, you know, start getting some money back from this. I'm going to put the box on the floor once it's open, but it's definitely easier to get into all this with it up on the table. Haven't done a table mail opening for a while because I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan. It's a bit of a pain to set up. The lighting always looks a bit washy to me, and I always kind of look like a bit, I don't know, like low quality. And it's a shame really, because this is probably the best backdrop I have in the room, even though there's stuff all over it and it could do with being tidied up a bit more. I mean, you should see the state of the rest of the room at the moment. Christmas plus business stuff have really it's a box in a box. Really really can't cope with everything that Christmas and recent business stuff has thrown at us. For example, this for the business stuff. Okay, we are in. This is probably going to take a few takes. It's probably going to take a few sessions. You know, I might have to stop and go away. I can't really remember a lot of what's in here. All I can remember is one figure that's broken in half that I wanted the head for, that I now think I probably don't need the head for. But yeah, there might be quite a lot of outtakes in this one. There might be might take a few sessions of me sitting down. There might be dogs interrupting, dogs barking, other people in the house making noise, whatever else. So first of all, we're going to dig in. We got a Bailey. It's a nice Bailey. It's a nice colour. The ponytail's missing, obviously. Pretty cool. I'm going to spend less time on every figure than I normally would for obvious reasons. Ah, you can't even see the figures when I'm standing them up in front. Right, that's pointless. We got a Rock Super Strikers figure. Boring. We got a CM Punk Flex Force with no fingers. Nice. Always lovely to see a Flex Force. Got a Super Strikers Sheamus. Garbage. We got a John Cena basic. Literally couldn't be more basic. Must be quite literally the most basic action figure in the world. What is this? Oh, that is Chris Jericho. I mean, from the attire, I didn't really recognize the head, but I thought someone had swapped the head, but no, that is Chris Jericho. I was thinking this was like an Alex Riley or something at a distance. Wouldn't be a terrible head if you had shorter hair. Wouldn't be a terrible head for Brian Christopher. Well, as we all know, D.H. Smith's the best head for Brian Christopher. We got a basic Daniel Bryan. Bit different with the t-shirt on. Bit of a loose arm. So far, nothing. I mean, obviously the Flex Force figures are damaged. That's just the way things go. We got a Tough Talkers Kevin Owens. Tough Talkers used to be good, and now they're just not. We got a Kofi Kingston with loose arms. Maybe that's all it is. Maybe it's like slightly damaged stuff. I could still sell a Kofi with one loose arm. That's quite a nice head mold for Kofi. The hair looks really nice. We've got another basic John Cena. The only basic that could be more basic than the other basic John Cena. We have got a basic Kevin Owens. That's less basic. We got a basic, maybe not. We got most of a basic Kane. Ironically, I got one of these not too long ago because I wanted the head. I guess this guy felt similarly. I kept one for a bundle, I should say. We've got a Cody Rhodes basic. Nice. We've got Rob Van Dam. That's a pretty good basic. He's not worth as much nowadays because obviously he gets a fair few figures actually. So, you know, it's not really as good, but there's always going to be a demand for Rob Van Dam. And this one's actually in pretty good nick. Usually when you see these basics, they've got quite a bit of paint wear on them, but yeah, it's really not bad. We've got a basic Daniel Bryan. Yep. We got a basic Hulk Hogan. It's not bad. Not your everyday basic, again. There's always going to be a demand for Hulk Hogan. We got an elite Kevin Owens. There is definitely nothing ostensibly wrong with a lot of these figures. I don't know why this was sold as fodder. I mean, that does have a very loose wrist, but, you know, I don't know why this was sold as fodder, because it literally isn't. And I'm very happy about that, because, as I say, that could have been a huge whiff if all these figures were just absolutely knackered. We got a Jack Gallagher. Possibly the least popular figure on the planet, because, you know, the guy was a bit of a wrong'un. I don't think he was super popular to begin with. And the body is useless. It's so pale. Like, what are you going to make out of this? I'll tell you what I'm going to make out of this, probably. Yeah, presuming we can't sell it, because I'm pretty sure... Well, we can sell it, but it's probably so beyond valueless, it's not really worth selling. But I'll tell you one thing I've thought of doing with this figure for many years. British wrestling legend Catweasel wore stripy, colourful trunks. Not like this, but basically the same thing. He was very pale. Just pop the head off, get someone with who looks like this, basically. Has a nice gingery, scraggly beard and long ginger hair. Job done. And then it's on to Temu to find a really tiny rubber duck for him to carry around. I don't know, maybe this isn't going to be as painstaking as I thought it was going to be. We flew through about 20 figures there. I might feel differently when it comes to editing it, and you might feel differently watching it at home, but I feel like we flew through like 20-ish figures there without any bother. I'm still going to fly through. I'll still waffle on about something eventually, so I'm still going to fly through. So like I say, when you come to the editing process, these types of things are so much longer than you expect them to be. Another basic... Oh no, it's not even basic, it's Super Strikers. We're going to have a nice Super Strikers bundle there. Did I finish talking about this Kevin Owens? I can't even remember. Yeah, it doesn't feel long. It doesn't feel like I've been at this long, even with interruptions. We've got the first damage figure here in a Sasha Banks. Bit of a shame. It's quite a nice colour scheme for Sasha. Is what it is. The properly damaged stuff is probably just going to get chucked in a damaged bundle. We got a Flex Force CM Punk with voice box. At least the hands are intact. For now. They won't be when this actually sells and I have to go and package it. I'll go and find this and then the hands will have broken then. That's the way it always goes. We got a table with no legs and writing on it. Table with no legs and writing on it. The dream. Another lady. Oh, we got an Alexa Bliss with no hands. Nice. We'll put you with Sasha with one leg. We've got a Flex Force John Cena. The only thing more basic than a basic John Cena. We got a basic Sheamus. Ooh, this is quite nice as well, actually. We've got nice orange gear. That's really nice, actually. If this was an elite, this would be my Sheamus. Like, if he had an elite in this gear, that would be the Sheamus I use. We've got a belt. I'm going to go for the belt because it's in the way of a lot of the other figures. WWE Championship belt. Probably like a $5. Looks in good enough condition, really. Ooh, both Velcro straps still intact. It's novel enough in and of itself. Yeah, the plates look okay. Yep, probably looking at like 5, possibly 10. I doubt it, though. I mean, it's an outdated belt now. And there's millions around. But, you know, we'll see. We got a Finn Balor. Looks like a Contract Chaos Finn Balor to me. We've got a Flex Force Alberto Del Rio. That almost works. You can't make things as valueless as that. We've got another elite Kevin Owens. What's going on with Kevin Owens in this bundle? Cool. That's in worse condition than the first one, but, you know, it is what it is. Flex Force Sheamus, no hands. Actually, most of a hand. Thumb missing. Ooh, Flex Force MVP. Look at this. Oh, a lovely bit of paint wear all around the head as well. That's what we like to see, all the hairs come off. We like to see a Flex Force with no hands and no hair. That's what we like. We've got this mound is getting big now. We've got another Flex Force CM Punk. What is going on with these? Ooh, nice basic Shawn Michaels. This is the one that was the Lost Legends Elite gear, and then it was remade, and I had my eye on it to upgrade the Lost Legends one. His arm is slightly loose. I just boil that and pop it back in. But never really got reduced. The Monday Night Wars re-release one. Elite Cena. I don't actually own an Elite Cena. Like, not one that I have like a placeholder one in case I do ever want to use him. But yeah, even that one I don't particularly like it. I got it from a charity shop and have like nostalgia from it, because I think it was the first time I found figures in a charity shop. Bit loose, bit Cena, you know. We've got a Flex Force Daniel Bryan. Ooh, yeah, I remember when he did that. This mound is getting very big. I have nowhere to put these figures once the mound is too big to fit on the table, by the way. We've got a basic Del Rio. Cool. If not being any money was a person. We got a Barry Windham Elite, but no ponytail. Bit of a shame. Other than that, seems okay though. Joints are a bit loose. Cool. The mound is nearly big enough to a point where you guys can see it on camera anyway. We've got a Tough Talkers Austin. That's actually kind of cool. The head mold's good. Like, that's a good head mold for Austin in general, I think. Does it work? No. Probably just needs a new battery though. Regular Austin. I quite like this head as well, actually. Quite like this head. My only thing with that one is, you know, it's like a modern Austin. Like, he looks a bit old. But it's a good head. Good likeness of Austin. We've got a Flex Force Evan Bourne. No fingers. You got, yeah, I'm going to move the camera because you guys need to see this pile. Actually, as it turns out, if I want to keep myself in the shop, I can't really fit the pile on camera. Yeah. That's the best I can do. You guys are just going to now watch me slowly disappear under a pile of figures. I don't like Bailey's head encroaching in that there. Right. Speaking of encroaching, we got Omas. Oh, no feet. That's what we like to see. No feet, Omas. I mean, you know, there is fodder and spares and stuff in here, but you know, it's few and far between. We still got some great stuff here. Another Elite Sheamus. This was the Elite Sheamus I was using until I got the greatest hits for Christmas. Someone actually bought one of these off me recently, and it got destroyed by Every. And I was wrong for thinking that now that Every has customer service options that they work. So that's good. We've got a Kofi Kingston. Again, loose joints. Look at that. Ooh, I love my basics when they do that. This is interesting. We've got a Kane with a better head than the basic Kane that we saw earlier. So I'm probably just going to lop that off, put it on the basic body, list it, and say head swapped. Because this has no fingers. So, you know, we don't rate Flex Forces with no fingers. We don't rate Flex Forces. A Flex Force with fingers is just a Flex Force that's going to lose its fingers. We got Big Show's head. Cool. Arn Anderson. This might be worth looking at because mine has a wonky leg, and looking at it, this one does too. That's the same leg, I think. I think it's that one. It's very wonky. But yeah, we got double A. Aaron Aronson. Don't fall, Austin. Triple H basic. Yep. Pete Dunne basic. Bit different. Cool. Don't fall, Austin. And Adrian Neville Elite. Not bad. We got a Miz basic. With his butt's worn away a bit there. Cool. Oh, another Cody Rhodes. I'm going to try and even this out over on this side a bit. Try and build up this side. We've got another Elite Sheamus. Ah, damn. For a nanosecond there, I saw the head. I don't think it's even quite the same, but for a nanosecond there, I saw the head and I thought this actually was the orange Sheamus Elite. However, I don't recall having seen this gear before. This is kind of nice too. It's not in great condition though. Yeah, definitely going to have to message that guy who bought the Elite Sheamus off me, because at the time, he said he asked me if I had any more, and I just sold my last one in the time between him buying his and it being destroyed. We've got Natalie with one leg, Natty one leg. The greatest hits was down to a tenner, and it was still on home delivery, I believe. So I did tell him that, but you know, it might be worth sending him a message anyway. I don't know. We've got a Tyler Bate. We've got a Randy Orton. Oh my god, I think this is the third one of this exact Randy Orton Elite. Second best torso that I have in the store like right now. I think I already have 2 of these listed. I mean, the only way I don't have 2 of these listed is if one of them sold and I forgot. So yeah, that's probably the third one. Let's do this figure. This is what I was after. Oh, it's not actually broken. Oh, it's way more broken than I thought it was. It's not actually broken in the way that I thought it was. It's a Carlito. There's one leg. There's another leg. From the picture, I thought that the legs had come away. As it turns out, they've just snapped off the lower the crotch, which is just smashed beyond repair, which is cool. But yeah, this was kind of what I had my eye on because I kind of wanted the head, but I kind of feel like, I don't know, I feel like if I don't have a chance at the Legends one with him in the purple gear, I'm probably not going to get an Elite Carlito. I might get the older one when he's like a bit cheaper, but I feel like it's the Legends one or nothing. Well, it depends how cheap he goes. We've got Big Cass. Cool. Keith Lee. Nice. Oh, the pile's too unstable now. I haven't spread it out thick enough. How many figures can we get through before we lose some? We've got a Cody Rhodes with the face mask. So I'll probably keep that. I'll probably keep that face mask. I don't know. Did the basic one have come with that? Surely. Basics aren't cool. We got another one that will just fly past. Velveteen Dream. Coolest guy in the room one day. Least cool guy in the room the next. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants him. Not really much you can do with a custom of that either, unless you want to make like Flash Funk or something. Yeah. Shame. Another Wyndham. Ponytail missing as well, but he has his jacket, this one. That's cool. It's very cool. Ooh, got a basic Undertaker. Yep. It's just a basic Undertaker. We've got a basic Big Show. That's the same head as the loose Big Show head we had a minute ago. We've got another Typhoon. Which, ironically, this Typhoon in this spares and repairs fodder bundle is in better condition than the last Typhoon I got, which was in the last Fig Bath video. It's still got a lot of marks, it still needs some work, but yeah, pretty cool. Legs are very loose. Legs are very, very loose. He was in hospital recently. Glad to see that he's doing better now. For a second there, he had me worried. But yeah, we've got the Ryback. This is a really good head. I mean, people use Ryback for a lot of customs, or at least they used to. The arm's chewed up, and that's probably Ryback's best head. If you wanted a Ryback figure, that's probably the head you want on it. Oh, Rusev. An Elite Rusev. The Rusev Day Elite. Cool. We've got The Rock. Ah, what the hell is that? Oh, it's someone's hand. It's someone's Flex Force hand. I thought it was like a beetle or something, like a spider or something. Fucking hell. Yeah. I'm going to reach right over the pile now to show you guys it. Yeah. Oh, we still have like a bunch left. Like there's still a lot to go. We've got a Elite Braun Strowman. This was my Braun Strowman. Like I had one of these boxed until I one day I thought, you know what, his time isn't going to come in the Fed. He needs to go. When I was like clearing out my some boxed figures, I find it hard to let go of figures that I was planning on keeping. So if you see something like that, where you just think, yeah, I don't actually do my Fed enough for this guy to ever have his time. So you have to just let go. We got this quite rather nice Chris Jericho Elite. It's pretty cool. We've got a Big E. God, even Elite Big E's are valueless. But we got a basic one. We got a Daniel Bryan. Basic. Yep. Go around there on Rusev. Apollo Crews. That's kind of cool, I guess. Is Apollo Crews still around? He must have gone, right? Surely? This is in really good condition, actually. I'm not really an Apollo Crews guy, but this is really nice. Like, this is really, really good condition. Head's a little bit loose, but yeah, what can you do? Oh, we got another Apollo Crews. Is this one in as good condition? Slightly worse. This one does at least come with a shirt, even if that isn't in great condition. Cool. For a second there, I thought they had slightly different heads, but no, they do not. Basic CM Punk. That's what we want to see, a basic CM Punk. Not another bloody Flex Force one with no hands. Not my favourite Punk with the mutton chop beard, but yeah. I don't know. I'm just selling the things. As long as someone wants to buy it, works for me. Oh, I'm not going to be able to pile up any more figures on this. And there is still probably maybe like 15, 20 figures. Oh, hold on. All is not lost. We've got Sasha Banks' leg. It is in there. We got another basic John Cena. Oh, an elite Daniel Bryan. Not great joints, but yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't really do that, like. Yeah. Okay. You gonna get your own Punk there. Got a Miz basic. B-Miz. Another Braun Strowman elite, his original. The Wyatt family one. The head mold on this is more interesting than I thought it was, to be honest. Like, it looks really dull on there, but it looks like he has a lot more personality and a lot more beard detail and stuff on the actual thing. The thing is, I kind of want to keep piling it up because I want to see how long it takes it to fall. But like, I don't actually want the entire camera to be taken up, and I should pile up more over here. I've already done too bad of a job of it. We got another basic Brock Lesnar. I have so many Brock Lesnars in the shop right now. We've got another one of this exact same Kofi. The purple one. Ooh, look at that. Basic John Cena. That just slipped straight out my hands and straight on the floor. The same Braun Strowman elite. His ass mold on this is like huge. Like, the gap between his thighs and his butt is like ridiculous, and then the butt's just overshooting his thighs. Like, yeah, whatever. I'll just try and put that on top of the other one. A Scorpion Sting from the Mutants line. Not my favourite of the spin-off lines. Woo. That was nearly it. 3 more to go, guys. We can do this. We got another elite Kevin Owens. I know you said Kofi there because I was reading KO Mania. I was reading KO and I was thinking name that starts with KO. What's he called? This is a more modern Kevin, but not modern enough to have double jointed elbows. Still pretty good head. Nice head. We got an elite of The Rock down here. Oh no, it's not an elite. It's Wrecking. I think this might be the first Wrecking figure I've ever gotten. Looks like an elite at a distance, but doesn't have any articulation and weird flexy finger things. And the very final figure is another elite Chris Jericho. There we go. That is the whole lot. Yeah, there really weren't that many broken figures in there. The last thing in the entire bundle is another belt. Oh no, I tell a lie. There's somebody's Flex Force fingers as well. And Velveteen Dreams glasses. So the very last thing in the bundle, other than those, is the United States Championship belt. So that's probably another 5-10. Both Velcros intact again. That's it's in worse condition, but it's still pretty good. So we're going to just leave that out. Yeah, I'm going to do a little zoom out to show you guys this mound. We're going to try and get Cena on there without knocking it over while I'm trying to get to Cena. If you enjoyed this video, please do check out the mail openings playlist in the end screen for more. Although, granted, there is no bundle on the channel anywhere near as big as this, but there are a few that are about half the size, which were the biggest ones I've ever done. And please do like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy it, and let me know what you think the highlight of this bundle was. I'm going to try and... Now I've got to list it all. Dearie me. And I've got to edit this. I mean, it's only half an hour. It depends how mind-numbing it is once I'm just going through it and editing away all these Flex Force figures and whatnot. But anyway, I really do appreciate you guys joining me, so thank you all for watching, and goodbye. There we go. That is one big bundle of figures. Cool. As I say, this is probably going to take a few sittings, and my dog is probably going to want to be back in the room, but I've just heard him coming up the stairs, so here we are. We've just got the box up, got about as far as setting up the video, which scared him off in the first place, and then got the box open, and then he's come back. So he'll be wanting to come in until he sees the whole thing, and then thinks, that's terrifying, I'm leaving. And probably come in and out a few times, and then eventually get the message that it's not changing anytime soon. Here he comes. In fairness, he scratched at the door once and then walked off. What was that? What is my mum doing downstairs? What is my mum doing downstairs? Oh dear. I wouldn't mind, but you know that situation with your mother when you told her 100 times that you're sick of something and they just keep making it? I just can't keep telling her it, and I can't keep having a shout at me for telling her either. Anyway. Oh, now my mum's coming up the stairs. Noisy stairs. Ooh, Freddy, you've made it all the way to half an hour without coming back. Good boy. And check out my other mail openings in the playlist in the end screen. Jesus Christ, Fred. Just give me a minute, dog. Just give me 1 minute and I'll let you in. Actually, no, 2 minutes, because I need to tidy all this stuff away, otherwise you'll just freak out and walk out again.